Hello and welcome to another Divinity Original Sin video. This is a very quick guide to being able to get some of the gear that you want at certain points in the game. Um, I'm going to go through the method that I use in order to get the best chance of picking up certain items and then how to get certain stats on those items. They are randomized as far as I know. I don't know if there's a particular system, but this is generally how you do it. So the vendors, they reset every hour or once you gain a level. So for me it's been 1 hour now. So this vendor right here, she gives out 2 legendary items every single time we open her inventory. So at the moment we're looking for like a good number of items, so the likeliness of her having something that I might want is pretty decent. So okay, let's just say, as you can see here, currently I still need a lot of legendary pieces to complete everybody. So let's just go ahead and open her inventory to begin with. So let's go closer. So we're going to open up the inventory. She currently has some leggings and a shield, neither of which is particularly useful to me. So there's nothing useful here. So let's reload the game. And what we're going to do is we're going to use one of my other characters that's stationed at different vendors. So let's take Fane for example. So we're going to open up Dr. Lest's inventory, we're going to leave the chat, and then we're going to open this inventory, and the items are going to be completely different. As you can see, there's a two-handed mace and there's a strength. That's a pretty nice chest piece, to be honest. Jesus, that's a really nice chest piece. Too bad we don't actually have envy to use that piece of armor. Anyway, so nothing there that I particularly want to use again. So, reload again. And now this time we'll go speak to a different vendor until we get an item that catches our fancy. So hopefully that will happen on this occasion. So let's speak to Griff. We're gonna do a little conversation here, and okay, we can work with this. There's a finesse chess piece which is of some interest to me, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back again, we're going to speak to Griff, and then we're going to save it before we speak to Theta again. This will mean that every single time we speak to her, she will always have the chess piece now. So we speak there, we save the game. So now we can cycle through until the stats that I particularly want. So as you can see there, nothing there is really good for a ranger, so we're going to reload, and then we're just going to keep trying until something, or I get completely bored, until something that I kind of want to use. So let's just try that a couple more times. So Constitution's not great, but the Warfare and Scoundrel's pretty nice. Chilled isn't really going to come into effect, but I fancy myself being able to get something a little bit better than that. So that's just basically how you do it. So that's how you find pieces of gear, and then you can sort of alter it by finding the vendor that triggers the piece that you want. Then you can save it outside of the vendor, so then you can always just work with whatever item that you want. That's the most effective way of picking up gear as far as I'm aware. So let's just have one more look here.
Armadia's blessing be upon you.
Okay, so
How
that's a
can
bit
I
no
help
good,
you?
but you get the idea, and you should be able to implement this into your own game. So I hope this was helpful. If this was helpful and you enjoyed the video, give it a like, and if you want to see any future content, hit the subscribe, but you know, only if you want to. See you in the next one.